We are back with Joseph Connors, the leader of the Righteous Army, in one-on-one action versus Noam Dar. We've seen Joseph Connors, if he beats Noam Dar is of course the #1 contender for Jay Lethal's championship. If Joseph Connors can pull it out against Dar, well, that just calls into question. Maybe Joseph Connors should be the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
And maybe he should be the leader of this alliance with Joseph S. Hendry, instead of the local hero taking the spotlight all the time.
An absolutely glistening chest from Joseph Connors there. He takes pride in his pecs. Joe Hendry's coming out to join us.
Joe Hendry makes things better for WhatCulture Pro Wrestling. Making his way to the ring.
Fresh off his defeat at the hands of Rampage last week, I can't believe he's decided to show his face.
The local hero, Joe.
One has to assume King Ross is out here to show his support to his tag team partner, Joseph Connors.
Well, you'd think so, but I just can't see it. He's here to steal the spotlight like he always does.
I mean,
why has he got his own entrance? He's a loser.
It's very obvious that Joe Hendry enjoys the spotlight, but people enjoy Joe Hendry. Not myself personally, but you know, that's another story for another time.
I prefer winners personally.
Oh, King Ross, you and I agree on that point. But you can't argue. But the point you can't argue is that the fans are behind the local hero.
No, I can't, so I won't.
Well played. A good point, King Ross. Why does he have his own entrance? A little bit egocentric.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 205 pounds, from Ayr, Scotland, he is the Champagne Supernova, Noam Dar!
Here he is, fresh off the Cruiserweight Classic, it's Noam Dar.
Another man who has succumbed to your man Rampage Brown.
That's right, well, I mean, he's only human. And that's the point. Rampage is more than a man. Rampage is a beast, an absolute unstoppable force of nature. Noam Dar is very talented, but what can you do against a force of nature?
I mean, he's a trailblazer, the first ever Israeli to appear on WWE television. Clearly an endless supply of banter with the referee there.
He is a cheeky little thing. Noam Dar here to have a good time. Joseph Connors here to prove himself. Will that difference in perspective mean the world? Nice show of sportsmanship there. Frankly, a missed opportunity for someone to kick someone below the belt.
Exactly.
Collar elbow tie up. You have to believe the advantage goes to Joseph Connors. He is the bigger man. He is the slightly stronger man.
But Noam Dar is quicker. He's more slimy in the sense that he can wriggle out with holds. Not that because he's slimy. I'm sure he's a lovely fella.
And you see here, we see Joe Hendry again. He's watching, but he is interjecting himself in the match already. Will that cost Joseph Connors?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Starting off slow, bit of psychological warfare here.
Do you want to be in a match? I'm here for it.
Noam Dar offering
I'm here for it. I just said
Joe Hendry again interjecting himself. Noam Dar offering Joe Hendry a chance to get in the ring.
I'm just going to chill here and watch.
And like you see, he slips straight out and straight into the wrist lock. Noam Dar desperately trying to straighten that arm, trying to get all the torque on that shoulder. He is wrenching Joseph Connors. Joseph Connors slips through.
Yeah, some Star Wars fans in Blantyre. Do you think they know that Jar Jar Binks is the greatest character of all time to ever appear in Star Wars?
You're a troll, King Ross. You're nothing but a troll. Both men feeling each other out. Neither man can afford to give away even the slightest error for fear of their opponent's technical ability being able to capitalize. And again, a show of sportsmanship. Frankly, it's sickening. Now a test of strength between the two men. You have to believe this favors Connors. Noam Dar realized it was, of course, a bad idea. Connors, of course, the torque right on the wrist. And he flipped him over to a headlock. Noam Dar reverses with the head scissors. Again, trying to work that wrist. He's focusing on the wrist of Joseph Connors. Both men not giving an inch. This is a fine display of technical wrestling. And again, this match just goes to show the huge variety of wrestling we offer here at WCPW. We see the high flying, we see the power displays. We're going to see Joe Coffey versus the Primate at Built to Destroy in a no-holds-barred match. And yet here we have an absolutely solid, a blistering display of technical acumen.
Two men with plentiful experience under their belts, of course. Dar trained at the famous PBW Academy. Even though he's only 22 years of age, 6 years under his belt, and then we have Joseph Connors, a 10-year veteran, wrestling over 50 promotions in the UK and abroad. God, these two are very good.
And Joe Hendry appears to be interacting with the fans. Noam Dar steps through. He steps out of the hold and reverses it on Joseph Connors. A slow, methodical pace. Like you say, King Ross, normally you would expect Noam Dar to, it says on his trunks, still speeding. You expect him to come off quick. You expect him to try and nip the legs out from underneath Joseph Connors, but he's entering into a chain wrestling series with him. And is that a good idea?
Of course it is, when you've been in the ring with the likes of AJ Styles, Jerry Lynn, Rob Van Dam, John Morrison, Prince Devitt. He knows every single style in the book. He can accommodate his performance in the ring to anything he wants to.
Drop kick straight to the knee, and you can see this perhaps starting to set up the long road towards a Champagne Super Knee Bar.
As we said, if that's locked in, game over.
Oh, a huge collision.
Heavy bang there.
Absolutely destroyed each other. I think there might have been a meeting of the minds there, King Ross.
2, 3, 4, 4,
And the crowd getting a little ahead of themselves.
5, 6. Come on, buddy. Come on, Joseph. 6, 7.
Stay on target, referee.
7.
Doing well there, counting to 10. Doing very well.
Let's go.
Both men exchanging bombs. Both men have worn each other down with submission hold after submission hold. They are in each other's heads. And now the technical display breaks down to a brawl. A man-on-man fight. Straight to the midsection. The sunset flip countered into a pinning predicament. Noam Dar escapes. The roll up. These men are just dancing around each other, dancing circles. 1. Again a pin reversal. Again out of 2. The Champagne Super Knee Bar!
Well worked there, Blompier.
It's locked in. Is it game over like King Ross says? He taps. Joseph Connors taps. Take absolutely nothing away from the leader of the Righteous Army there. Like you say, King Ross, when the knee bar goes on, the match is all but done.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Noam Dar!
And we have to believe if we see Noam Dar hit that move in 1 week's time at Built to Destroy, we're looking at a new Ring of Honor World Champion. Nothing away from Joseph Connors. One absolutely phenomenal display. Just couldn't quite get the job done. Has to be frustrating for Joseph Connors, though. He doesn't have the best win-loss record in WCPW so far.
But he does have Joe Hendry. Or does he?
Yes. Yes, he does.
You just get the feeling that another defeat and Hendry will stab that man in the back. I see right through Hendry, I do. He might come out here with all the songs and the games looking like a great guy, but no. I see a deeper, darker side of him.
Well, we see Joe Hendry right now, trying to do his best to help Connors to the back. Connors refusing his help.
I did what you wanted. I defeated Gabriel Kidd. But that's not enough. Oh, I'll give you enough. Jamie, Kennedy, I'm gonna kill him. Oh, yeah.
This Monday, these men are built to destroy. After their brutal match on Loaded, Primate faces off against the Iron Man Joe Coffey in a no-holds-barred match. WWE Cruiserweight Classic contender Noam Dar gets a shot at the Ring of Honor World title as he takes on champion Jay Lethal. Rampage goes one-on-one with Big Damo as these two monsters compete to become the first ever WCPW champion. Built to Destroy, airing July 25th exclusively on WhatCulture Wrestling.